Record. Okay. Welcome to the March kickoff call, everybody. How y'all doing?
Fantastic.
Everybody good?
Great.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, we're going to do a couple things here. I'm going to do something that's unprecedented. I'm going to let y'all do 70% of the call. All right? So I just want to get y'all mentally prepared. I see a lot of y'all are maybe not prepared because you're out doing whatever you're doing. Everybody's at the gym or doing whatever they're doing, or driving home or whatever. But anyway, I've just got one page of notes that I'll go through relatively quickly. One thing that I do like last week, being on for 30, 35 minutes, that was fantastic. I think y'all enjoyed that too. You know, not being on too long and being able to get off. So that was really nice. So we'll try to keep this one short as well, get right down to the point. So first thing, I want to, where's my hat? I've already taken it off. I want to take my hat off to every single one of you for an incredible month last month. You guys did fantastic. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Absolutely. It would be better if y'all weren't muted just for effect, but just act like we all heard a big standing ovation, you know? So y'all did fantastic. So really, really proud of each and every one of you. And a couple things here. By the way, if you're not in an environment to take notes, no problem. Thank you for being on. Just rewatch the broadcast when we upload it and make sure that you write some notes down, because like Alcy said, he came on a little bit early. He talked about learners or earners. Learners or earners. So the best way that you learn, you got to be a student, right? You can't just watch it. You got to really study what we're talking about. So of course, writing the stuff down, taking notes on it. That way you can go refer back to your notes, etc. So a couple things. Number one, whenever you have a great month, okay, just a couple tips. Here, let me get that muted there real quick. Whenever you have a great month, couple things that you want to do. Number one, you want to scream from the rooftops and be proud of yourself and pat yourself on the back and all that other great stuff. You really do, okay? Because you are noticed, you are recognized, you are important, you mean something. You mean something to the organization, you mean something to your family, you mean something to the Herbalife family, you mean something to everybody that you come in contact with that has to do with Herbalife or that even doesn't have anything to do with Herbalife, right? I learned a long time ago from a person that made $100 million in about 10 years. And he said, it does not matter whether or not they get on the products or whether or not they join the business. The most important thing that matters is when they walk away, that they say, you know, that Herbalife person, that Herbalife woman, that Herbalife guy, he was a really nice guy. She was a really nice lady. You know what I mean? Whether they join or not, right? And so that's just, you know, leaving that impression. I mean, because look, I mean, you walking around like Sam every day with hats and shirts and buttons and whatever. I mean, you're wearing the brand. You got to represent. Oh my God, look at this. He's got a new one now. Are you serious? Wow, really? That's fantastic. Dude, you got to hook us up. This is just not fair. This is not fair. You're in a league of your own, man. I know that's the way you want it, but we got to get some of those graphics. That's awesome. I love that. So again, the bottom line is no matter whether they join or not, you want to leave them with an impression that, hey, that was a really nice person. Great, you know, because you're associated with Herbalife. So with your month, if you have a great month, fantastic. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. If you stretched and came up a little bit short, guess what? Be proud of yourself, right? Because a lot of people don't even stretch. A lot of people don't even go for their dreams and go for their goals. So don't be, what I'm really trying to say is Mark Hughes always taught us that whenever the month is complete, the month is complete. And when you're in a new month, whether you had a great month or whether you didn't have a great month, you can't look back and change the month, can you? Nobody can go back to January and change what happened in January or December or February, good, bad, or indifferent. But what can we do? You already know where I'm going. What can we do? Well, it's March 2nd, right? Or excuse me, 7th. Sorry. It's March 7th. Now, March, what do they call March? Somebody tell me. March Madness. March Madness, right? So, I mean, we got great momentum. You guys saw the top 10 and the top 20 last month. Looking good, isn't it? Looking good, isn't it? Now, the only thing that I, because you always want to fine tune, celebrate, and fix, because this is business. We can pat ourselves on the back until the cows come home, right? And we need to, we need to feel great about ourselves, okay? But at the same time, you always in business, you have to fine tune, celebrate, and fix. So the only thing that I would fine tune off the top of my head to that top 10 and top 20 list is number one. If you're in a place where you can write down notes, where are you on the list? That's number one, you. Where are you on the list in the top 10 or the top 20? Because you want to be on that list. Number one, you want to be on the list in general, on the leaderboard. If you're on the list, great. But you want to get into the top 20 at least if you're brand new or if you're newer. And then if you've been around for a minute, you want to get yourself in the top 10 and never get out of the top 10. The reason that I'm telling you this is because success leaves clues. And if you're in the top 10 always, consistently, then guess what? What do you think? That's a direct reflection on your bank account, isn't it? That means you're making more money because you have more production. And production is the name of the game. Write that one down. That's from Jim Rohn. Not much anything I'm going to tell you is from me. But I learned it from Jim Rohn and Mark Hughes and other President's team members along the way, right? So production is the name of the game. If you get yourself, by the way, if you're newer, okay, work on getting yourself in the top 20 to start with. It's like, you got to develop the muscle first, develop your strength before you can really start going heavier and heavier and heavier. So at least set yourself as a goal, and that's it, because I have this on my list. You want to have your March goals. What are your goals for March? Well, I'm going to give you one if you don't already have any, or you can add to your goals. If you've already written your goals down, talk to your sponsor about your goals. Here's one to add to it. Make it a mission statement that you'll at least be in the top 20 for March. Put it out, put it down, put it down. Don't sell yourself short, okay? You can do anything that you put your mind to. What do they say? You can achieve whatever the mind can conceive and believe, okay? So guess what? Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, either way, finish the sentence. You guys know the rest of the sentence. Either way, you're right. Whether you think you can, whether you think you can't. Either way, you're right. So why not put your goal up there? Again, even if you're newer, at least be in the top 20. At least be number 18. At least go for number 16. At least be number 14. You can do that. Okay, you can do that with a plan. The products are all the same for everybody. The marketing's the same for everybody. The system's the same for everybody. Leadership might be different for some people, but we got great leadership here, right? And so the rest is just up to you. How bad do you want it? So if you're newer, set your sights on top 20. If you've been around for a minute, set your sights on top 10. Be in the top 10, because being in the top 10 sets the precedent, sets the pace for the rest of your team or the rest of your future team, right? And they're going to look to you, right? They're going to see your name on there. Everything's subtle. Leadership is subtle. They're gonna, hey, let me ask y'all something. Y'all want a lot of money or you want a lot of influence? Morgan, tell me, what do you want?
Influence.
Thank you. Because guess what? If you have a lot of influence, guess what that leads to? A lot of money. You can have a lot of money and you'll lose it if you don't got no influence. You understand? If nobody's following you, you got a lot of money, then you can spend all the money. You can lose all the money. You can make bad decisions with the money. But if you got a lot of influence, then isn't that what we do? For getting people on the products, getting people into the business, influencing them. Hey, you want somebody to come to the LDW with you? What do you got to do? You got to influence them. Get them wanting to do what you want them to do, right? If you want them to go to the extravaganza, what do you got to do? Pay them to go there? No, you can have all the money in the world, but you can't pay them. Well, you could, but that's not the way to build a business. You want to influence them, get them wanting to do what you want them to do. So if you're in the top 10 list, it's almost like, well, not almost, it's like you got bragging rights. You got bragging rights. You got really something, because it affects your self-confidence and your self-esteem and your self-worth as well, right? It's a thing. It's like an unsaid thing. It's like that posture that you carry. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Okay? So it's so much more important than just doing a bunch of volume points, right? It's what the volume points represent, right? In terms of customers, distributors, preferred members, documented volume. But it's more than that, because now it goes to, gives you that platform of achievement and confidence that you can stand on. And now you're 10 feet tall and bulletproof when you go out there and you're putting the pitch on somebody else about the products of the business, because you know that you're a boss. You know you're freaking number 6. You know you're number 4. Not like you got to go put that on your business card. Not like you got to be going and bragging to everybody. But the point is you know. Right, Alcee? You know. You know. And if you know that you're the boss, right? Then how are you going to communicate to people? What's your posture going to be like? You're going to be all like, you're going to communicate like a boss. You're going to have that self-esteem and that self-confidence and that assuredness about your communication and your delivery. Does that make sense? So there's more reasons to be in the top 10 and the top 20 than just being in the top 10 and the top 20. It's about what it does to you as a person, as a business person, and it gives you that posture about yourself when you're going out there and talking to the next person, or even working with your existing people. It's kind of no different than, who do you think has more influence? A person that's got a president's team pen or a person that's got a senior consultant pen? What do you think? What do you think, Sam? I mean, that's an easy one. I gave you an easy one.
That's a no-brainer, man. That president's pen.
Exactly. Who do you think's got more influence? A person that's got a president's team pen or a world team pen?
President's team.
Who do you think's got more influence? A person that's got a founder circle pen or a president's team pen?
Founder circle.
Founder circle.
Let me tell you something. Founder circle, anywhere in my vicinity, I shut my mouth. I don't say a word. I'm afraid to say anything. I'm afraid I might say the wrong thing. You see what I mean? It's about influence. It's about position. It's about title, because that gives you a different, view of yourself, your own self-assuredness and self-confidence and all that other good stuff. So anyway, the long and the short, you guys get the point on that. You want to get yourself on the top 20 if you're newer, and if you've been around for a while, get yourself on the top 10. But set a goal tonight. Go look at the list, the leaderboard from last month. We had a short month too, and still y'all killed it. Okay? So can we do better this month? Can we do better this month? We got 31 freaking days this month, man. And it's only the 7th. But, hey, write this down, by the way. Alcee, by the way. Okay? We're at the 7th, and if my math is correct, almost 25% of the month is gone. You guys got that? It goes by quick. Snap your fingers. Guess what? You snap your fingers again, And we'll be on next week's call. And what's the date next week? Next week will be the 14th. March 14th. And that way it's almost, we got 31 days. So it'll be almost 50% gone of the month. So we think we got a long month, and we do, but at the same time, snap your fingers and it'll be 50% over with 7 days from now. Okay? So you want to work with intensity, you want to work with focus, you want to work with a sense of urgency, you want to work with a fear of loss, you want to work with a goal in mind, because if there ain't no goal, then there ain't no game. Take the goals off a basketball court, you got no game. You got people just running around bumping into one another. You don't want to build a business like that, do you? No. No. Okay? So a couple things, then I'm going to zip it. Make sure you have a goal for the month. Get yourself in the top 20 or the top 10 minimum. Okay? And guess what? We literally got 4 months till extravaganza. 4 months is, in Houston, by the way. We don't have to fly all the way across the country. 4 months to extravaganza. And same with that. Snap your fingers, it's going to be here. Now, I know all of you are going to extravaganza. Raise your hand if you're going to extravaganza. Of course you're going. Of course you're going to extravaganza. Okay? But now here's the question. Now you got 4 months to map it out and figure out how many people are going to be coming with you in your team. Okay? And I need to remind y'all of something. I signed up Bob Gray around, I think it was June 11th. I think that's his anniversary, June 11th. It's either the 9th or the 11th. Okay? Now he's going to come back and say, it was the 8th. And prove me wrong. I'm getting old, so I forget my dates. Okay? And that was literally less than a month before the July extravaganza in Orlando. And he went to the extravaganza. And by the way, back then you had to be a supervisor to attend the extravaganza. So I signed him up. Let's just call it June 11th, 1999. And less than a month later, I think it was like the 7th or the 8th of July, was the extravaganza in Orlando. He became a supervisor before that, came to the event, and then within the next 4 years became a president's team member. So I want to just remind y'all, now, could we find other stories like that inside of Herbalife? Sure. Somebody went to the first signed up 2 months later, came to the extravaganza, and then 2 years later, 4 years later, 7 years later, they became a president's team member. So I just want to remind y'all, okay, in the next 4 months, what you do could change your business and can change your life forever. You guys understand? Give me a witness on that one. Really. You got to understand that. And if that's not enough of a purpose and a vision and enough for you to work with passion for the next 4 months, then I don't know what is. Who wants to change their life forever? All of us, right? We already know that we all want to have the best year in 2018 that we've ever had in our lives, right? Everything is lined up. We finally got rid of that goon, Bill Ackman. Y'all know that. Y'all saw those reports. He only lost $1 billion on that bet. He's out. He's out. Stock went through the roof. Now it's 94 bucks. I don't know what it is today, but it went through the roof. And now it's going to split. It's unbelievable. So everything's lined up for Herbalife as a company. But what I'm saying, in the next 4 months, you could be, of course, you got your existing people that you need to get in the game and get them to extravaganza with you. And they just sent the link out. Did all y'all get the hotel stuff? Yes? Yes or no for the extravaganza?
No.
Oh, Alcy did? Yes? Okay, we'll because I didn't know if they just sent that to President's team or if they sent that to everybody. I didn't know if that was a special just for us or if it was, but anyway, we'll get the link and post it on NCL. So the point is, for any existing people, you want to get them locked into the extravaganza with hotel and whatever, get that locked down. And then, but then keep in mind, there's new people that you're going to sign up in the next 4 months that can be your next President's team member as a result of being at that Houston extravaganza. This is going to be the most outrageous extravaganza that we've ever had in the history of the company. That place seats like 90,000 something people. Now, I don't think we're going to have 90,000 there, but we might have 40 or 50. You understand? It's going to be outrageous. Okay? So this is y'all's shot. I want y'all to really be thinking for the next 4 straight months, every single person you talk to, they don't know it, whoever you're talking to, but you be thinking in your head, Houston, extravaganza, diamonds. That's my next President's team member. You don't have to convince them of that, but you need to start seeing it and believing it in your head. Because if you see it and believe it in your head, guess what? Now you're on the road to making it happen. Now you're on the road to gravitating that towards you. You guys understand that? Okay? You never know who your next President's team member is going to be, gang. So keep that in mind. Who's excited about that? All of you. Now let's back it up. We got April LDWs. When? In April. That's a month away, depending on your city. 5 weeks away. So we got to put our heads down and our butt up here in March. We got to outdo what we did last month. I mean, we got a long month in March. Sun is shining. People are in good moods. People want to get in their bikinis. People looking for opportunity, right? So this is the month. Write it in your notes. This is the month. This is your month. Play in the month of March. I'm almost done. Play the month of March like your entire business depends on it, on what you do in March. Oh, yeah. That's right, Morgan. If y'all play like that, who wins? Who wins? Number
We
one.
all win.
Thank you. Everybody. All. And we all want to win. Guess what? If all of y'all play like that, I mean, can we get maybe like a pinky, what do they call it? A pinky promise? Not even a pinky promise, a handshake, a hug. Can we all agree on that? That we play the month of March like our entire business and our entire livelihood depends on it. Play the month of March like the rest of the year depends on what you do in the month of March. Because I'm going to tell y'all one thing right now. It does. It's not just like a concept. It does. It does. Success breeds success. Momentum breeds momentum. And this entire business is a momentum business. You guys understand that? And it usually works in 90-day cycles. Momentum. And y'all got great momentum right now. And even if you're brand new, you've got great momentum. Why? Because it's like racing. You just catch the draft. Because somebody in front of you's already got momentum. And you just catch the draft right behind them. You guys understand what I'm talking about? Drafting. And in racing, they draft to save gas, and the person up front kind of pulls you along, and then they call it drafting and slingshotting. And you just slingshot and you can go right ahead of that other person once you caught the draft long enough. You guys understand what I'm saying? So even if you're newer, you got momentum because the group has momentum, and because your upline has momentum, and your sponsor has momentum. Okay? So play the month of March like it's like your life and your business depends on it. And definitely 2018 depends on it. You guys got me? I'm telling you, y'all play the month of March like that, with that type of attitude, and with that type of intensity, you guys will light the world on fire. And you're going to win, and everybody's going to win. And everybody that comes in contact with you is going to win. Okay? Last thing, and then I'll let y'all talk for 10 minutes. Okay? Keep this in mind. New solves all. New solves all. New blood, new fresh blood, new customers, new distributors, new preferred members. New solves all. Activity and production solves all problems. Remember that. Activity and production solves all problems. Inside of activity and production is new blood. New, fresh, excited blood. Because there's nothing that'll get you more excited than a new person that's excited about getting on the products, or a new person that's excited about saving some money and becoming a preferred member, or a new person that's excited about getting and becoming a distributor. Nothing that'll get you more excited. You guys got that? If you got it, say I got it. Very good. Now, when I say new solves all, in no way does that mean forget about the people that you already got. You guys understand? So whenever I say new solves all, always get new. That doesn't mean, oh, forget about you and you and you and you and you. No, customer service. White glove customer service is what we call it. Take care of your customers, take care of your existing distributors, love on them, make them feel 10 feet tall and bulletproof, make them feel great about you, make them feel great about Herbalife, and most importantly, make them feel great about themselves. You guys understand that? You guys are good at that. You guys are great at that. But always keep that in mind when you're talking to your people. Make them feel great about Herbalife. Make them feel great about you. Make them feel great about themselves. Okay? And just keep in mind, your job is to talk and get new customers and new distributors and be on that wavelength every single day. New. New customers, new distributors. New customers, new distributors. And preferred members. And white glove service to the ones that you have right now. I'm going to zip it. Who wants to go? Tell us what you did last month. Tell us what you got going on this month. And let's be off in about 9 minutes. Sam, we never get to hear from you. I'm just going to call on you since nobody's going first. Talk to me, baby.
All right, so, here it is. I had last month I did almost 1,800 documented volume points, but with that, I'm not satisfied. You know what I mean? I'm just really not satisfied with where I'm at right now with this documented volume. A lot of that has to do with my long work days. I can't get out into the community the way I want to, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say is that I'm trying to continue to remind myself that I am not a product of my circumstances, but I am a product of my decisions. And with that being said, I'm making a conscious decision to do everything and anything possible to get out into the community and share what I have to offer. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to grow. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Boom.
That's it.
Boom. Well said. Well said. And I'll tell you what, Sam, a lot of people, including yourself, end up doing more volume, having a full-time job than the people that are full-time Herbalife sometimes.
That's right. That's right.
Because it's a matter of the intensity that you put into the hours that you have. Okay?
That's right. And that's what I'm focusing on right now.
I
am going to be a product of my decisions. And my decision is to get out and just give more. Just go, just go, just go, just go and go.
Oh, dude, you're unstoppable. And I want to tell you in front of everybody, and you should know this, but I'm going to tell you anyway, I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. And you inspire me. I want you to know that. I mean, because sometimes y'all don't know the impact that you have on other people. And sometimes you don't even know the impact, not just like the marketplace in general, or your downline, or your sideline, or your upline. And I want you to know, every time I see a beautiful picture of you smiling, whether you got your mask on, or whether you got the new fly hat on, or whether you got your new swag clothes on, or whatever, every time I see a picture of you, it just makes my heart feel good, and I'm proud of you. Proud of you. I want you to know that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, Morgan, we're going to go to boy, girl.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting to speak.
I know.
So last month was a pretty awesome month as far as just doing more than I did the previous month. That's all that was in my head from the calls that we got on, was do more than you did the previous month. Do more than you did the previous month. Do more than you did the previous month. So what I mean when I say that, what I'm trying to say is just believe in yourself and believe that you can do more than you ever have done. Not only that, y'all, like, I'm so proud of my organization. Like, my team is killing it. And it like brings chills, and it almost makes me want to cry, because it's like, they're really doing it. Like, they're really killing it. So it's just like, I'm so excited for the growth and everything that's taking place within the whole team, within my team, within Herbalife. Like, I'm just excited, and like, we have so much more we can give to the community. Like I always say, we have what everybody needs. So when we get that in our head, that we have what everybody needs, you're gonna go out into the marketplace and just be on fire. You're gonna be confident. You're gonna be ready to give everybody and anything what they need, because we have it. And when you get that confidence, your business is gonna just do something crazy and unimaginable. Not only that, like I said when I started, it's just about believing, because last month was my first month of believing. Like, believing I could do more and believing my team could do more. So when I started to really believe that and look at myself in the mirror and have that belief and just tell myself, like, I can, I will, I must. My team is gonna do this. I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna be a leader. I'm gonna do what I have to do to get to where I'm trying to get to. Like, crazy things just started happening. So y'all, like, if I could just leave anything with you, it's like, it's the 7th day of the month. You have so much time to change how your business is going. If it's not going how you want it to go, the beginning of this month, these first 7 days, you have so much time to change it. Just take a moment and really just believe in yourself. Every morning you wake up, tell yourself, like, today's gonna be phenomenal. I'm gonna do something amazing. I'm gonna help somebody. Like, just please, just really believe in yourself. When you start believing in yourself, you're gonna be unstoppable. And that's really just all I have for y'all.
You mean that's all? That's all? Okay. From here on out, Morgan is going to be leading these calls every Wednesday night. Just FYI, everybody. I mean, imagine what she's going to do when she's prepared, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Y'all come off mute and give her some love.
Woo! Yes, yes.
Man, that is it. That is it. So y'all out there that are a little bit nervous to put yourself out there and speak things into the what we call the universe, okay? And write your goals down or whatever. Don't put them out there. Put them out there, because if you don't, then you're already losing. You ain't got nothing to lose. You're already losing if you ain't got no goals and if you don't speak what you want. Tell the world, tell the universe, tell Jesus what you want. You understand? And then go out there and then back it up with some work.
That's right.
Back it up with some work, of course. We all know that. Fantastic, Morgan. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alcie, what you got, baby?
Man, I don't think I got nothing after that right there. But I'm gonna just piggyback off of the great leaders before me and just let you guys know to shift your mindset into a storyteller, an inspirer, an inspiration, and a phenomenal entrepreneur. Like, once you switch your mind and let yourself know, that you are an entrepreneur, you are a leader, you are inspiration, and that you are an expert, and you just service people, then love come back. I always say, put love into the universe and love come back. Something I tell myself every morning is that I will attract people to service me because of my willingness to serve them, right? I've been seeing people, like, I seen a car broke down. I jumped out of the car and pushed it out the road. Like, I seen somebody walking with like a lot of bags from Walmart. I gave them a ride home. And like, I'm about to help my friend right here, Frederick Estes, you guys. He's going to be joining us real soon. And he's an entrepreneur. And so me and Morgan is gonna lock with him and help him do what he's doing. And by me doing that, he got 5 people on trial packs last month. Like he just posted something and 5 people got on trial packs. So be looking for Frederick Exodus very, very soon. And he's just gonna come in and he's gonna be killing it because I'm just putting love into the universe and I'm loving myself and I'm believing in myself, just like Morgan said, because like I get that prep talk every morning. So, and you know, you just gotta put love into the universe. Like, you know, comment on people's posts, like hit the love button, hit the heart button on posts because it matters. When you put that heart, like you putting love into the universe. Mr. Glenn always tell us, sponsor Glenn, you know, Upline Glenn, whatever you want to call him, mentor, he always say putting love into the universe. Hit that heart instead of that like. Comment. And then when you're going to start seeing stuff just change, you're going to be like, what did I do? You putting love out there. That's what you're doing. And it's coming back. And so believe in yourself. Love yourself. Know that you're an expert. Know that you're an entrepreneur. You signed that dotted line, so you're an entrepreneur now. And let's go to work. Like, no more doubting. No more frustration. No more getting down. Like, it's time to rock out or stand down, you know, because the team is on fire and we all rock stars. So let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it popping.
Yes. Well said. Fantastic. All right. Who's next? Raise your hand. I'm not going to call on you. Who's next? Brandon. Earl. Go. Somebody go.
What's up, guys? How we doing? How we doing? Just trying to hold this energy. What's up, guys? Incredible journey last month. I think it's my best month ever. I feel so fired up. I need to work on building a team. I need to work on helping some downline. And so attracting that new blood, first line. And so that's what I'm working on. I'm working on growing a team just like you guys out in Louisiana. Thank you so much for y'all's empowerment, y'all's enlightenment, y'all's motivation, y'all's inspiration. Me and Alice are going to be hanging out Saturday night, probably all day Saturday, Friday. I mean, come on, man, let's go with it. I'm going to get good ideas from them and throw it back and forth. I really need to work on this. I need to work on building a team and helping others and sharing this opportunity called Herbalife with everybody. So you guys just go out there, get fired up about your goals, get fired up about who you are as a person and who you can become along the way and help people out. Because really, this is just the start of it. We're just getting started. And I'm just so fired up to see what you guys have to offer to everybody that you have in your life and ours, okay? So let's get heated up. Let's go.
Boom! Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Fire me up, Brandon.
Where did Alcy go? Where are you?
There I am.
Oh, there you are. You moved. You were up there, and now you're down there.
You know.
You watch. When Brandon comes back after being with you this weekend, he's going to be going, you know, he's going to be talking like you. No, because you know, like whoever you hang around, you kind of start acting like them, and everybody starts using a lot of the same mannerisms and whatever. So you watch. He's going
right.
to be talking like you.
That was my dude, man. I love that guy, man. I love him.
That's awesome. Hey, and y'all keep in mind, I forgot to tell y'all, I know I posted this on the leaderboard, but a lot of y'all had like your total volume, personal volume, was a lot higher than your documented volume. So like I wish that we had room. That's what I wanted to do when they first started doing the documented in the all the different categories, PPV and TV and whatever. I wanted to have both, like your total volume and your documented volume, but it's just so much to have to go through. So again, I want to let y'all know that the numbers that y'all see in a lot of cases, it was 1,000 and 2,000 points more than what you see just on the documented side. And for some others, 400 or 500 or 700 points more than what showed on the board. Okay. So y'all keep that in mind. I know it's kind of a buzzkill when you see your volume up there and you're going, oh man, come on. You gypped me out of 700 points. Not me gypped you, but you got gypped. You're just like, oh, I did more than that, But anyway, so I wanted to like publicly state that because I know that feeling when you see that number, you want to see that number because you worked hard for it. You know what I mean? So maybe in the future we can figure something out. But anyway, Earl, I know you were wanting to go next. No volume. We can't hear you. Do it on like I was doing with Sharon. I was doing the little.
You might just have to take the headphones out.
Now you're muted. There you go. Can't hear you. All right, anybody, while you're getting yours settled, okay. Talk about a buzzkill. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, very good. All right. Earl,
one more. I want to hear what Earl has to say. So if you could, Earl, could you maybe like drop like a recorded video or something? Because I know you got some fire for us. Got it popping? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Patience is key. The journey is everything, guys.
Yes.
The journey is everything.
This is a good lesson. Solutions.
Oh,
Earl, can y'all hear me?
Look, Earl just cloned himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that. All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, first of all, again, gratitude for every single person on the call. Gratitude for all the leadership, Alcee, everybody from the Zarita's group, man. What are y'all doing is phenomenal. Brandon, every single person, and the new people that have been in the organization is just killing it. Number one thing, guys, like Glenn said, everybody pat yourself on the back. Be excited because what you've just experienced is understanding what is possible. Getting out of the cocoon. I call it the cocoon. You went from a cocoon phase to now you basically spreading your wings into a butterfly phase, right? And then after that, you just got a whole another world that you're experiencing. And I mentioned all about sorry about the younger see half of me. Sorry about that. Experiencing all about the mindset. And everything that Alcee mentioned, and it's because you start to see how things start to transcend from one world to the next. I want to say one thing real quick. Herbalife, after talking to a lot of people and just focusing on a lot of different things that's been going on in my life, a lot of great things have been happening in my life. I am extremely focused. Everything y'all see me doing, trust me, it's going towards Herbalife. If y'all see a lot of things that I'm doing, trust me, it's going all towards Herbalife. Because I know no matter what nobody does, they need the help. We got the number one nutrition on the planet. We have the number one support system on the planet. We got the number one mentorship on the planet. I am fully aware of this. And now it's all about going into the world and like we got everybody been saying, letting them know. Also, what I've been loving, if y'all been paying attention to what I've been doing as well, I made a conscious decision, and I've been kind of following everything that Dallas has been doing. Everybody mostly in Dallas, everybody made a decision to team up. Like, because everybody kind of woke up like, why are you over there doing this? And why are you over there doing that? And we all got the same mission. And it's the same way within this organization. It's the same thing in this organization. So, like, you're going to see me loving on Alcee. Alcee's my sideline. He's not directly under me. But he's on my team. So I'm going to support Alcee as much as I can. When I make a video or something like that, I want Alcee's team on that to see that, at least let them know that's available. And it's about that teamwork. And clicking at, like what Alcee mentioned about clicking love, you want to participate. That's the draft. Clicking that like is the draft. So any new people in my organization, I want y'all clicking love and like on those drafts because that's how you get swooped up in it. That one click associates you with that success. That associates you with that energy because the other energy that other people are participating in is not going in a direction that will be positive for you. You want to be around that positive environment as much as possible. That's why you're going to see guys like me around Glenn Wells for mentorship. You're going to see me around Brandon Kinghope for
for what he's doing with nutrition and all that kind of stuff. I tried to get to that guy today. I had an accident on the highway. I was so upset. But I'm talking to Elsie. So you want to be around those things, because I'm going to give you guys a quick story just to let you know. Like, the team you're seeing, I'm not the only influence but I was part of it. Is the part of the influence came because they said, you know what? Hey, look what he's doing. I could do it too, right? So it's the same thing. We all have to participate in and celebrate people's success and be part of it, because that's what's going, because that energy goes where energy flows. Energy goes where energy flows. And I want everybody on this call to, like when you seeing people posting, and just because you see them on this call, like on what they're doing, love on them, send them love, because they're showing you what is possible. That's all Herbalife is about. When somebody's dropped 5 pounds, that means you found out you can do it too. When somebody did 13, Tia did 13,000. Go ahead. Who was that? Hello, can you hear me? Cody, sorry about that. Cody did 13. I don't think I've ever seen that before since I've been in the organization. So since I've been, I haven't seen it. Like, that's the first time I've seen it. So I mean, that's basically for me, she created a whole new benchmark, right? So now that's a whole new standard. That's a whole new standard. Like, wow, that's possible. And guys, continue to team up. Continue, everybody, y'all keep doing what you're doing. And because y'all success is my success, and truly appreciate it. Keep doing it, man. And let's go rock it out to all the way to the road to the extravaganza together.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Fantastic. Last thing on my notes, I forgot to mention. Y'all remember, this is y'all's last month to qualify for the promotions for the LDW. Okay, for the Press Team Experience on Friday night, VIP. Seating and all that other good stuff. Make sure that you know what the qualifications are so you could be sitting up front. Trust me, the view is better, it smells better, the people around you are better, you're a product of your environment. Who wants to sit up front? Raise your hand. All right, let's get it. Last, the Hawaii vacation. Who wants to go to Hawaii for free? Okay, y'all, every single one of y'all can qualify for these vacations. Every single one of you. But your entire year depends on what you do in March. March sets the precedent for the rest of the year. Put your stamp, put your exclamation point on the first quarter of the year, because that sets the tone and sets the pace for the rest of the year. That's it. Love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all's contribution. Love every single one of y'all. Peace out. Thank you very much.
Love you.
Love you. Appreciate you
guys. Have a good one. Peace.